agree with you?
Like 5 minutes.
Yeah. You always think 5 minutes is going to make it better, but in 5 minutes it could be over. You're going to be sitting down thinking, that wasn't that bad. It feels so much better now.
It was a Friday morning. I woke up at like 5 o'clock, and this was my freshman year in high school, and I had just made the varsity team. And so I woke up this morning, and I was panicking, like I wasn't feeling myself. And so I was just pacing around the house, and my mom was like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And I was just like, "I'm nervous. Like I have a big game. Like I'm playing with girls that are like 18 and 19. I'm only like 13 years old." And she was just like, "Don't worry about it. You've been playing since you were 5. Like you're fine." And I was like, "All right." She's like, "Go get ready, and I'll cook some breakfast." And so I went to go get ready, and we had to wear our jerseys to school just to support the team and like knowing that we have a game. And go put my jersey on, I get everything ready, and I go to eat some breakfast. And as I'm eating breakfast, like my mom's like, "What's that on your jersey?" And I was like, I looked down, and I had a big old ketchup stain on it, and I was like, "Wow, nice. Like what else can go wrong?" Like I'm nervous, like I have a big game, like I have to wear this jersey, like it's for the game tonight. And so I was like, "Mom, like I don't know what to do. Like I have no other jersey." And so she's like, "Okay, I'll put it in the wash, and like I'll meet you at school like before your game." And I was like, "Okay." So I put on our away jersey, and as I get to first period, I have one of the captains in my class, and she said, she's like, "Where's your jersey at?" And I was like, "You won't believe what happened. Like I'm having the worst day. Like I'm sorry." And she's like, "Okay, so what happened?" And I was like, "I have a big old ketchup stain on it." And she's like, What do you mean you have a ketchup stain?" And I was like, "I was eating breakfast, and I don't know what happened." And so she's like, "Okay." And she's like, "Just what's wrong? Like why do you feel like so panicked?" And I was just like, "I don't know. Like I'm scared. Like what about if I mess up and I go?" And she looked at me and she's like, "Honestly, I don't even think that you're gonna play." She's like, "You're a freshman. Like you're probably just there if someone gets injured." So I was like, "Oh great. Like now I'm not gonna play. Like okay. Like here goes my day, and I'm nervous about nothing. Like when I'm not gonna even be able to see the field." And so I'm walking around school, like it hits like 1 o'clock maybe, and it's almost game time. And I call my mom, and I'm panicking. I'm like, Mom," and she hasn't answered. And I called her like 5 times already. And so I call my mom. I keep calling her. By then it's like 2 o'clock maybe, and like game time's in like less than an hour. And I was like freaking out. So I go to my next class, and I have another captain in this class. And she's just like, "What is wrong with you?" She's like, "Where's your jersey? We're about to start." And I was like, "I have no clue." And she's like, "You have no clue where your jersey's at." I was like, "It's with my mom. I got ketchup on it, and I'm just nervous." And she's like, "Don't be nervous." She's like, "You've been playing since you were like 5. Like, what's going on?" And so as I'm talking to her, she's just like, "Kylie, look," she's like, "You're a freshman. I don't think you're going to play." I was like, "Okay, thank you. Like, I already heard this earlier. Like, I don't need someone to tell me again." And she's just like, so after that, like, I kind of just, like, break down, like, in the middle of class. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't even want to play anymore. Like, I'm done playing. Like, whatever. So all of a sudden, my mom calls. So I run out of class, and I get my jersey. And my mom's like, "Here you go. Here's your jersey." So it's game time. And we're warming up as a team, and all the forwards, which is the position I play, are all shooting on the goalie, like just warming the goalie up. And as I'm shooting the ball, like I kind of like hit the ball, like I jump up a little bit, but I land wrong on my ankle. So my ankle starts to swell up, and it's bruising, and my ankle's huge, and like I have a game in like 20 minutes. And so I go to the trainer, and he's just like, "Wow, like this is bad." Like he's like, "Well, it doesn't look like you'll be playing." And I was like, "Okay, like what else is going to stop me from this day?" And so all of a sudden, like one of our captains, she's a forward, and she gets a breakaway, and her and the goalie collide one-on-one, and she ends up knocking down, and she, like her whole face is like bleeding. So the ambulance comes, has to take her, and my coach is looking down the sideline. He's like, "What, like who am I going to play?" And I look up, and I look down. It's like they said I'm not going to play. Like there's no point in even like getting my hopes up. And so as he's walking down, he says, "Kiley," and I was like, wait, did he just say my name? And so after that, he said, yeah, you're going in. So I went in, went for the game. We're tied 1-1, and I come in like the last 5 minutes. And as I come in, I go and I score the goal, and we win 2-1 for that day. And that's it.